Hello, my fam. Oh, I have missed you. I am so grateful that we are spending time together. I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangsta, the original influencer, and you, my fam, are so appreciated. Hopefully, our next however many minutes together can be a wonderful and needed escape. I do this on YouTube every Monday through Friday at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Please come back. And if you can, please become a member of my YouTube channel. Supporting that way helps your favorite creators so much. Like Lori, who is a member, not only does it support your favorite creators, but all of my live streams, my premieres, where I do this, they are member only chats. As soon as the premiere is over, everybody can comment. But for now, Dee and Lori and all of the other members that show up will be the only ones chatting with me because I just turned on member only mode. But like I said, I appreciate everyone. Everybody can watch. And once the premiere is over, everybody can comment. We have a lot to talk about today. Hey, Archer. Hey, Dee. You must be my lucky, cause you make nothing seem so far. All right. Actually, let's start off there with music. Chappell Roan was on Saturday Night Live this weekend. Did you guys watch it? Hey, Anna Marie. Hey, JC. I loved everything about Chappell on SNL because she manifested this. Like 11 years ago, what year? No, 13 years ago. How old was she? She must have been 13 years old. Let me check. Let me check when she posted this. When was it? It's such a powerful moment. Yeah, 13 years ago, in April of 2011, Chappell Roan posted on back then what I am assuming to be her private Facebook page. She said, quote, "I am determined to be on SNL." At 13 years old. And she did it. 13 years later. It took a while, but she's here. Let me just confirm that she's 26. How old is she? Yep, she's 26. She will be 27 in February. And I thought that her performance of Pink Pony Club, hey Nicole, was one of the best that I have ever seen on Saturday Night Live. And it didn't even need all the bells and whistles, although it was elaborate, I would say. She had on this fabulous Bride of Frankenstein outfit, and her band was all dressed up, and they built a beautiful set for her. But it was just her. There was no backup dancers or distractions, really. And if I had to guess, she probably got a new sound engineer. Somebody to mix her vocals that she had not worked with before. Because honestly, this was the best that she has ever sounded on television. I did not like her sound on the VMAs. That was her last big TV appearance. She sounded so clear. Her voice in the mix was front and center as it should be. It wasn't drowned out by the instruments or anything. And I love that she did Pink Pony Club and not Good Luck Babe. You know why? Even though Good Luck Babe is in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 this week. Hey, Adam. But back in, what year was it? 2020 or 2021? Chappell Roan gave her former label, Atlantic Records, Pink Pony Club. That was the last song that she recorded for them. And after she turned in that song to them, they dropped her. They dropped her, and now this is the song that she performs on Saturday Night Live. And there's a few viral videos that have gotten a lot of views this year of Chappell from I think 2021, performing Pink Pony Club at some park in Los Angeles in front of like what, 10 or 15 people. Now she's performing in front of a rapturous audience at Saturday Night Live who, when she said sing it, they sang it. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever heard Saturday Night Live sing back so much. It was beautiful. And then she debuted a new song, The Giver, which I'm sure some people will accuse her of being a sellout because everybody's doing country music these days. Literally everybody. And that's okay. I don't think it's necessarily selling out. And even if it is selling out, she's doing it in the Chappell way. It was very Shania Twain, Chapellonia Twain. Plus, she's from the Midwest. She's from, where is she from? She's from Missouri. Where is she from? Missouri? She's from Missouri, yes. Willard, Missouri. A small town of just 6,000 people. Oh my God. She's from Willard, Missouri, a small town of just 6,000 people. Wow. Isn't that wild? You can come from very humble beginnings in a little hole in the wall and then be on top of the world. And if I had to wager, I would say that a lot of people from Willard, Missouri love country music. And Chappell may have grown up listening to it. So yeah, at the first time I heard The Giver, I was like, okay, that's cute. I was like, it's fine. But the more I listen to it, the more I love it. And I keep having to listen to a bootleg recording of it because it's not even up on YouTube yet or streaming. I think she's going to wait and do a re-release with The Giver and The Subway, another song that she's been performing live, and Good Luck Babe. Good Luck Babe isn't even on the album. In order to listen to it, I have to listen to the Apple Music Essentials playlist because it's not on the album. Anyways, also on Saturday Night Live this weekend was Kamala Harris. And I know a lot of people don't like her, but that was funny, y'all. Even the people who don't like her, can you acknowledge it was funny? It was funny. That was and more than that, it was electric. Like you could feel the energy in that studio, and she just was so happy, and so was Maya Rudolph, and it terrified me. It gave me the worst deja vu of Hillary Clinton in 2016, feeling so confident that she was going to win. I was, and so was she, and so was everybody. And then that didn't pan out. That's why I pay no attention at all, none, to these polls. This poll over the weekend shows that Donald Trump's up by or down by whatever, that Kamala is predicted to win Iowa. Well, I'm like, I don't believe polls anymore. And a lot of people were upset at Saturday Night Live, hey Kay, for having Kamala on because of equal time. There's this rule that if a major network is going to have one of the presidential candidates on, that they need to offer equal time to the other party's candidate. Well, they did. And yesterday, Donald Trump appeared on NBC during NASCAR. His audience, I would think. Na 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 na. That new Chappell song is so catchy. You can never go wrong with a little na 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 na. And it's like, it's such a Chappell song. She's got like a talking bit. She's got the chanting. It's like, it's brilliant. I love it. So yeah, Donald Trump spoke during NASCAR on NBC. And yesterday he also said that he would not be upset if journalists, the media, were shot at to get to him. His rhetoric has gotten increasingly more violent over the last couple of weeks. Also this weekend, I don't know if you saw, but at a different campaign rally, Donald Trump was having technical difficulties, and he belittled his own staffers, the people that were working the event, and even threatened violence against them. Joking, I would assume, most likely joking, but still, he said, "You want to see me beat up the people backstage working there?" And I'm sure that his base loves it because, oh, he's just joking. Personally, I don't think joking about violence repeatedly is funny. I don't think treating people that work for you publicly like that is appropriate. But his followers, I think, oh, he's a tough guy. He's strong. Well, like, oh, fudge that. Anyways, I don't want to talk about politics. Everybody's talking about politics. Although I'm gonna talk more. Fudge it. I don't care. It was nice to see that we are preparing for anything. If you haven't seen it yet, all around Washington, D.C. today, security gates, security fences, security... gates, security fences, have gone up. Temporary fences to keep out people and keep things under control around the Capitol and around the White House. Crazy, especially because I've listened to enough news over the last few days to know that we probably won't know the winner of the presidential election until the end of this week, most likely. So it's going to be a few days of uncertainty. Thank God this is only once every 4 years. Can you believe it's been 4 years already since Biden went into office? Damn, those 4 years flew by. Na 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 na. The Chappell song. I'm in a good mood, y'all. I'm in a good mood. Despite not having the best weekend, I had a slip up this weekend. A big slip up. I had gone 2 whole weeks of healthy eating. 2 weeks, and then stuffed my face all weekend long. I just couldn't stop. I don't know what happened. It was like something just snapped, and I'm like, oh, I've got to eat everything. Not a binge, because I didn't overeat. I just ate a lot more than I had been. And it's fine, because today I was at the gym. I'm back on track. It's going to be okay. I normally do allow myself a cheat day, Ryan, but not until I'm up and running. I'm not running yet. I'm just trying to get stabilized and back on track. I wanted to just be totally clean for 4 weeks and then cheat for Thanksgiving. Maybe even Thursday and Friday, but it's okay. It's okay. I've still got my weigh in on November 20th, and we'll see how that goes. I think only if I keep it to just that slip up, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got 2 more weeks to 2 weeks more. 7. I got 2 more weeks, and we'll see what happens. All right. Also, over the weekend, you guys may have seen, it was super all over the place. I love that. A year ago, one of my favorite things about my job is I'm always talking about new people. It's always evolving. Who I talk about today isn't necessarily who I was talking about a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Like today, I'm about to talk about Jason Kelce, Taylor Swift's future brother in law. Hopefully. I didn't even know who this guy was a year ago, really. I mean, maybe I did a year ago, but a year and a half ago, I had no idea who Jason Kelce is. He's a now retired football player. I know, Anna Marie, I know. And now he's working as a political not a political commentator. He's working as a sports commentator. Can you imagine if Jason Kelce was a political commentator? Anyways, over the weekend, Jason was at a college football game in Pennsylvania, and this a-hole set him up. It was designed to get a reaction. It was intended to go viral because this guy and his friends were all recording Jason Kelce. The guy said, "Kelce, how does it feel that your brother is a F word," the homophobic slur for gay men, "for dating Taylor Swift? How does it feel that your brother's an F word for dating Taylor Swift?" Well, almost as if it were instantly, Jason Kelce went right up to that guy, got his phone, smashed it, and said, "Who's the F word now?" A lot of people were upset at how he responded. I'm not one of them. And I'm not a representative for the gay community, okay? I'm just my big old gay self. I don't believe he needs to apologize to the gay community because I believe we understand what happened. We have the context, okay? And I don't think his response is indicative that he is a hateful person towards gay people. I don't think he's a homophobe. I think he definitely didn't respond in the best way possible, but he was agitated. He was baited, and he took the bait, sadly, but this other person's the homophobe. The one who thought, "Oh, let me say this to get a response out of him at the expense of gay people." That other person is the D-bag, in my opinion. But I have an update for you all. Jason Kelce literally moments ago, spoke out on ESPN about this, where he's been doing commentating, and he had the following to say. Travis's brother says, quote, "I'm not happy with anything that took place. I'm not proud of it. In a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate. And I don't think that's a productive thing. In that moment, I fell down to a level that I shouldn't have. I try to live my life by the golden rule. That's what I've always been taught. I try to treat people with common decency and respect, and I'm going to keep doing that moving forward, even though I fell short this week." I love that statement because he didn't apologize, and I don't think he needed to or should have apologized. And I love that statement because I wish I could show you the clip. It's important. It's great to hear it in his own words, in his voice. It feels real. It doesn't feel like some PR script. Like, I feel like those were his words. He said it spontaneously. This is what came out of him. And that's it. That's it. That's the story. And that's the latest. And He seems like a decent, cool guy, you know? All right. A lot of you have been asking me to talk about that whole squirrel story. I could care less. Like, I don't understand why this damn squirrel story has gone so viral. Yes, it's awful. It's sad that this squirrel that the guy, this influencer had for many years was euthanized, allegedly because the squirrel bit one of the people that went to get the squirrel and a raccoon too. I don't know, like some other animal. Ay, ay, ay. But now everything has a silver lining, right? Apparently, that guy and his wife, Peanut's parents, also make content for adults, if you know what I mean. So if you're feeling sad about Peanut, subscribe to their OF for a little bit and show them some love, right? Pay it forward. Actually, they think that some of the neighbors ratted them out, not just because of Peanut and the raccoon, but because they are making adult content. And apparently what was the latest Peanut babysit? They babysit. Oh, here's the latest. Okay. God. Peanut the squirrel. Sources think authorities were after videos, not animals. What? The owner says that when officials showed up, they asked questions that had nothing to do with the animals. Mark says one of the first questions, do you have cameras in your house? Mark and his wife also babysit some of their neighbors' children. And some of the sources we've spoken with think the reference to cameras as evidence. Well, why are you letting them babysit your kids? That's on you. And I don't know. Yeah, why are you letting them babysit your kids? I don't know. That's why I'm so grateful for my mother. Having there's no babysitters like family. In other news, hey Holly, Russell Brand, I just made a video about this on the YouTube. Katy Perry's ex-husband has new allegations against him. Remember last year, there was this explosive joint investigation into the allegations against Russell Brand. 4 women had come forward accusing him of SA, rape, and just abuse of power and other awfulness. Well, more women have come forward, and the authorities in London, the Metropolitan Police, have finished their investigation, handed them over the findings to the prosecutors there in London, and have recommended that they prosecute Russell Brand. So it seems like his 2025 is not going to be a good year. In other news, James Van Der Beek opened up about being diagnosed with cancer this weekend. He has colorectal cancer. Many of us grew up with James Van Der Beek and remember him from Dawson's Creek. He's just 47 years old, has 6 young children. His kids need him, and he will be okay for his children. From what I've read, colorectal cancer is bad, but highly treatable. More often than not, the go-to is surgery. So he might be required to make some major changes to his body. Oh yeah, can you imagine? But you got to do what you got to do. Like, getting an estomy bag. Is that what they're called? Colostomy bag? I don't know. I don't know the exact terminology, but actually, there's this one girl that I follow on social media. I forget her name. She makes content about that. She even started a brand for women who've got similar experiences to cover their bags with like cute little fabrics and things like that. You adapt in life. You adapt or you stagnate and die. Bum, bum, bum. I agree, Ryan. I agree. But he will be okay. And James Vanderbeek reveals that he wasn't planning on revealing the news the way that he did, but he was forced to because a tabloid was going to run an article about him battling cancer. I would never do something like that. And I would hope that in 2024, others wouldn't, but that's not the case. We know that TMZ and the Daily Mail would. All right, we need to lighten things up. In wacky news, Kanye West is allegedly shopping around a reality TV show. What network would give Kanye West a reality TV show? I agree, Ryan. Given all of the hate speech that Kanye has spewed, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Also, some sad couples news. Teddy Mellencamp from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has called it quits with her husband. There is more to this story. I have my spidey senses going off. Stay tuned. There's more to that Teddy Mellencamp story. Also, Selena Gomez is not pregnant, but not everybody pays attention to my podcast or to what I say. Hey, Ananda Kate. Selena revealed, like a month or two ago that she can't get pregnant. But despite that, she saw this video, multiple videos coming across her feed with people speculating that she was pregnant and commenting on her body to the point where she felt compelled to share with the world that she has SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which can lead to abdominal pain, cramps, diarrhea, fatty stool, gas, and bloating. So that's what a flare-up that Selena Gomez had. Bloating. Also, Cardi B spoke at a Kamala Harris rally, and Elon Musk was dragging her, claiming she didn't write her speech. Elon probably didn't watch her speech because Cardi said she wrote it herself. And how dismissive and pedantic of a man or anyone who would question whether Cardi is capable of writing that speech. Shameful, I say. I thought she did a great job. And also, congratulations to Britney Spears. She announced that she is coming out with her own jewelry line. I'm really happy for Britney to have something positive other than dancing videos to channel her creativity towards. Yay! Very happy for her. And a reminder, I have a membership set up here. I want to chat with you. All of my premieres are member only. If you can, please become a member. I will pin the top comment of this video with instructions on how to become a member. If you can't, everybody can comment after the premiere is over. I appreciate all of my viewers. We'll be back here tomorrow at the same time doing the same thing. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. It's election day tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Get some rest. I love you. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.